I'd like to stop and focus for a few minutes on a topic that is very dear to your heart as a wellness coach. And now let's dive back on earth, on everyday life, because you said, on that day for the launch, which could be any other day, you woke up early before the clock, spontaneously. It wasn't a clock waking you up, it was a calling waking you up. You woke up, you had a light meal, you wake up, you take a cold shower, you meditated a little bit, but you actually you stood still, and meditation came as a form, not forcing meditation. You stretched a little bit, not did the full sun salutation, not the whole asana. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that, all in moderation, effortlessly, and you were ready. And what you wanted to manifest, what you wanted reality to manifest, is to see stars. As you opened the door, they were there for you. So visualizing until it manifests, creating that strong focus. What people think, what people eat, what they put in their heads, what they feed their minds with, or what they feed their stomach with, is very important. As a complicated vegan, as a wellness coach, as an astronaut, as an Antiguan, how do you say, a person from Antigua and Barbuda? Antiguan.
Yes.
What would you like to share with others who face their perception of reality and want to go through that? How can you help them manifest through visualization?
We have a lot of power and strength when it comes to the mind. And that's the one thing that we can control if we learn the right tools to do that. We can't control anything on the outside unless we can control what's in the inside of us. And by cultivating that right mindset, working on your mind, working on your self-awareness so that you can see your mind, that helps to transform very, very well. And if we can work on conquering our fears and the things that are holding us back or limitation, then we can acquire just about anything that we desire, because we hold ourselves back by the fears that we hold on to. We're holding on to fears. The fears that are not holding on to us, we are holding on to it. And if you can see what you're doing, then you can transform it. But if you can't see it, it's very difficult. This is why it's important to cultivate a mindfulness practice. And the mind and the stomach are very much connected. So what you're feeding yourself, if you have all this dead food inside of you that's just stuck inside of you going nowhere, it's weighing heavily on the mind as well. You can't have clarity in the mind if you're all plugged up in the stomach, if you're not passing things out of you. So it's very important for you to work on that healthy, holistic type of activities where you're detoxing, making sure that you're eating the foods that are helping you to eliminate. You're drinking a lot of water, flushing out the things that you're putting into your body, eating less, eating more mindfully, eating slowly, conscious eating. Many times we're eating, we don't even know what the food really tastes like. We didn't even realize we just ate. We don't sit down and make it a divine presence. We're rushing, we're holding, we're eating, we're going, we're talking, we're watching television and just stuffing ourselves. So if we can become more mindful, we can see what we're doing, we can slow it down, and not saying to stop it, but to be more conscious of what you're doing. Why am I doing this? Learn how to question yourself so that you can know yourself a little bit better. Have a conversation with yourself. Keep asking yourselves the right questions. Why am I doing that? What's the benefit of that for me? And when you can know yourself, when you can be more mindful in yourself, you can start transforming yourself. You can start working on your visualizations to see what kind of person do I want to become, and go there, step into that version of you that you want to become, and ask yourself, how did I get here? What did I have to do? And then take action and do that. But you have to shift. You have to connect with yourself. Only through connecting with yourself, you can get to know yourself. So I like to just put my hand on my heart and just close my eyes. And I ask myself, Keisha, what are you feeling right now? What is it that you're needing right now? And I honor that. I honor that space. And I do that for me. I do a lot of things to do with breath work because I understand the power of the breath going in, which calms the body so well. So if you can take mind, that's going back to mindfulness again, back to the foundation. You're mindful of the breath going in, filling you up. You're mindful of the breath going out, releasing it. And I don't believe in holding on to anything, whether it's good or bad. Release it all. Be free. Let it all go. So that's my message.
Yes, it's a very powerful message. So many people eat or overeat, think or overthink, and it's about less. It's about slower. It's about deeper and being more grounded.
Yes, that's correct. So movement needs to be a part of your system. Mental work has to be a part of your system, where when I say mental work, I mean processing the things that are happening within you, journaling, getting it out. Don't keep anything stuck inside of you. Like filter it out, let it come out, learning how to sit through the emotions, the difficult emotions. Whenever those difficult emotions come up for me, I say, yes, there you are. I welcome them so that they can feel welcome, because I'm not pushing anything away. There's a force. If you push anything, it's going to come back at you. You're pulling it towards you, it's going to move away from you. So you don't force anything. You just let it filter through. What is it that you're showing up with? Why are you here? What are you here to tell me? You know, knowing that emotion helps the emotion to flow out of you much easier. Everything is energy. Everything comes to us as an energy. So learning how to just sit with it is really a beautiful practice. Just being in silence. I practice a lot of silent retreats within myself where I'm saying nothing. I can do it for 10 hours in a day. No cellular phone, no social media, no talking to anybody. I even put a sticker on myself. I'm in silence. So people in my house know that not to talk to me now. And I would put at the time that it ends as well, just to be, like courteous to them. And it works fantastically, because now you get to really see your mind, you get to see your habits, you get to see the words that are coming out of that would have come out of your mouth if you were saying something. And I think that's a very deep and beautiful practice.